The sky is clear tonight, beautiful full moon above, and it's still pretty warm. And tomorrow it will be hot and dry without much of a breeze and with practically full sunshine. That could lead to some air quality issues. For both Jefferson and Shelby counties, it's an air quality alert, code orange, unhealthy for sensitive groups. General population not really affected by this all that much, but if you have severe asthma or allergies or bad air just really gives you trouble, tomorrow stay in as much as you can. Right now we're still at 80 in Birmingham. Utah is still at 81. Jasper's down to 73. Aniana's at 72 and Gadsden is at 75. There have been some showers up to our northeast over into Georgia. That's mainly caused by the mountains and some tropical moisture trying to ride up and over some of the higher peaks in western North Carolina. And that has a little something to do with this feature, which is an area of low pressure. Never really got organized into a depression or a storm, even though the National Hurricane Center was watching it. This is now going to track over toward Valdosta and then just fall apart, and what little tropical moisture there is with it is going to fizzle. So that was the first disturbance we were watching. The second one seems to be growing in intensity just a little bit tonight as big thunderstorms are flaring up around a very broad area of low pressure in the southwestern Gulf. This one likely to take a path similar to where Alberto went earlier this week. We do not expect major problems for the Alabama Gulf Coast. So if you have beach plans or you know someone who has beach plans, the rip current risk is not as big as it was, but it's still in that medium moderate category where there may be some rip currents now and then. Just pay attention to what those beach flags are telling you, and you can always get that beach forecast, especially the rip current information, from the National Weather Service in Mobile. They're the ones who give us this information about how the surf is going to be. You can get there through WVTM13.com in our main weather article, or you could scan that QR code right there. So Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be hot. We know that. Will it rain, though? I think Sunday there's a slightly better chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm simply because the heat and humidity are on up there. We're talking a heat index at or above 100. So an isolated storm is possible in Birmingham, but there's a better chance around Cullman County, Etowah County, and Blount, Cherokee, northward up toward southern Middle Tennessee and over into the mountains of North Georgia. Having said that, if you get one, it still could be heavy. I just don't think too many of us are going to be finding ourselves with big thunderstorms over the weekend. Next week's going to be a different story. Monday and Tuesday, you notice there's been some splotchy areas of rain developing. Well, a northwest flow starts to set in around a big area of high pressure. We call that the ring of fire. So storms will begin to the northwest and move to the southeast through the evening on Tuesday into Wednesday and Thursday, and that's going to leave some spots. See the red blotches here? I didn't include the numbers because the numbers aren't going to be right. This isn't going to be exactly right, but what it tells us is the kind of pattern that you can expect, where some get a little and some get a whole lot. A few may even get missed completely, while some get 2 inches of rain, mostly between Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So it's warm tonight, somewhat comfortable in the morning, but still on the warm side, and then it gets awfully hot tomorrow afternoon. Today it was 94, tomorrow 97. Sunday, I think we're around 97 degrees. An isolated storm or two is possible Sunday. Monday, scattered storms do look a little bit more likely, again, around that ring of fire, but it's Tuesday when it is just blazing hot, excessively high temperatures, the high at 99 degrees. We're forecasting now a heat index at Birmingham at 105 on Tuesday. That would be heat advisory criteria. 104 Alex City, 107 in Tuscaloosa, and there will be some isolated storms in the afternoon and evening. Wednesday, Thursday, a better chance of thunderstorms, and then Friday of next week, it's still hot, and if you don't get much rain, it's going to feel all that much hotter.